So yeah, just tell us about Light then. What's Light about?
Light's a minimalist stealth game. So the idea is you sneak around the environments, you hack into doors and things, and you uncover the reason why this has happened to you. Why are you the person that's having to sneak around and break out of these things? I mean, you have this implant in your head and you're trying to work out what is it doing? Why have you got this? Who are the company that did it to you? And it's just a nice linear story that kind of goes through it all, but it has a lot of stealth elements. It's very difficult towards the end of the game. You have to try and sneak and evade everything. We penalise you for killing anyone, so killing's a big no in this game, but you can do it, and well, it's based on scores as well. Like you have a score. The better the score is, the more higher ranks you get, or something like that. But that's basically Light. It's a sneaking game. It's a stealth game.
Where did the idea come from for the story?
Johnny Mnemonic would be one of my things. I'd say, like, I love the storyline and that the whole idea of you've got this data in your head that people want this data, you're this courier, but we kind of flipped it, like they've put it in your head and you have now been used against your will to kind of transport something, and you're trying to get away from this. You don't want to be involved in this. So that's why killing's a big no, because you're just a normal person. You don't want to kill. You'll only do it if you really have to. So it's basically one of the influences behind it. I mean, I like Subversion as well. I'm kind of sad that game never came to fruition.
Yeah.
Like that was something I really like the visuals of. That's probably why it has the visuals it does. It's stylistically achieved.
That's cool. So that's what other games influenced the development of Light. It's clearly, obviously, from a stealth space, which is Metal Gear is always going to be one.
Massively, yeah. I mean, Metal Gear, Subversion, Uplink, I like the hacking in Uplink, but that's too complicated for what we were trying to convey in this, so kind of stripped back versions of it. But yeah, mostly Subversion and like Metal Gear Solid, I'd say. So.
Cool. Have you had any difficulties come up during development, or things that have been quite hard to get implemented that haven't gone quite right yet?
I'd say the hacking, trying to get that looking right and feeling right, that's probably the most complicated bit, because I don't want it to be too simple, but I don't want it to be too easy. Too simple, but I don't want it to be too hard. So like we could easily go way off into the deep end, like make the most complicated system, but I feel like just simple clicks, you can just hack into things and control things, but I don't know, not yet. That's the difficult one, I'd say.
There's quite a lot of text in the game itself. I mean, have you had the idea in your head for a while, like the lore around everything that's happening, or is it as it's coming you think, oh, that'd be a great idea, we could make a story out of it?
We built the story around the actual gameplay, because originally we started this off as a prototype that we just sort of liked the idea of, we wanted to have a hacking stealth game, and then we sort of went, okay, we want to build a story around this. We started building it, and then like we worked into the name, and like everything just sort of recently started coming together for the whole game. So.
Nice. Hey, that's fine. Just quickly, I mean, how does it feel being one of the first titles that Team 17 are publishing as a third party for the first time in years they've done it? So.
Guinea pig. No, it's been a great experience, to be honest. We haven't had any problems. Like it's basically we're indie, but we're getting paid to make the game. That's probably the best way I'd describe it. They've been hands off with design. If we need help, we have a support network. We can ask. We have internal feedback, QA, all that. Like it's been a great experience. It's pretty fair as a company as well. They just want us to make the best game possible. They stay away from everything.
So they come to you and find you, or did you go looking?
They emailed us through. We were doing a Kickstarter, and then we were halfway through being funded. We got an email from Debbie Bestwick saying, "We'd like to fund you. Talk to us about it." So we kind of spoke to them. I don't know, an opportunity to work with someone who's been doing. They've been going as long as I've been around. So like, it's great. It's a great experience to be working with really veteran game developers as well. So
cool. That's all for that.